We're all jacked up and ready to go on NASCAR.com GarageCam, and no, we're not going to dodge you in this chat room. Let's see, what else can we do? We're trying to do a GarageCam of a really good scale. Right? Okay, is the cheesiness enough for you, Rashawn? Rashawn got me pumped up because he was dancing before the show. Give him some dance. Come on, I'll give it to you. Over to you. No, that's okay. We're having some fun here on NASCAR.com XFINITY Series GarageCam. That's right, the Xfinity show. We have a lot of fun here when we roll in the Xfinity Series garage. Too much fun? Who cares? You can never have too much fun, right? All right, let's give you that behind-the-scenes tour that you're used to here on NASCAR.com and only on NASCAR.com and live streaming. Check it out. First car that we're going to show you here and talk about really is Cole Custer. So the Truck Series regular, driving this Junior Motorsports number 5 this weekend, JRM, rocking 4 cars here this weekend. And this driver trying to get some good experience here, get his feet wet in the Xfinity Series. And what a good place to do it. 17 to 20 degree progressive banking, a little bit of a different kind of 1.5 mile oval. A lot of people say it's cookie cutter, but a very challenging racetrack for sure. Morgan Shepherd, the number 89, right here. I said right here for Chuck Bush. That's his favorite word, is here. That's just for you, Bush. Vroom Brands, number 77 right here. And then right here, see, I just said here like 4 times for Chuck. The number 14 at Josh Wise. Jeff Green, kind of got a new, different looking paint scheme this weekend, the number 99. All right, Jeff Green, one of only 3 former winners here at Kansas Speedway in the field in the Xfinity Series. All right, this is GarageCam, and we had to go all the way over here to show you those cars because we don't want anybody left out here on the show. But now we got to cut through these haulers right here. So let's do a little business here. Rashawn Brown here has the Sprint tablet. We keep track of the chat room. Who we got on here, buddy? First in chat. Oh, we got Doug Denice on there. He was on the last show. I love it. Hey, Louis DiDonato, you're back on the pole, baby. Pole position. You want to see Justin Allgaier, please. We'll get you, Justin, for sure. Just actually ran into him right before the show. Tweeted a little picture of him, me, Chris Rice, NASCAR.com's Chris Rice, who you'll see on the starting grid on NASCAR.com Sunday morning, our pre-race show. And he's the crew chief here in the Xfinity Series with his driver making it into this round of the chase. Last week, of course, cut-off race. Brennan Jones, the number 33. Hey, Rusty, veteran photographer right here. Getting it done, Rusty Jarrett. Always getting some good images. A lot of photographers in here that are well known throughout the garage, trusted. It's a little loud up in here. Ryan Sieg, the number 39. All right, man, we'll talk to Ryan Sieg here. Obviously not making that round of the chase, but you guys have nothing to hang your heads about. A great season for you guys. What's your attack for the rest of the season?
Just give it all we got. Going to go for some more top 10s, finish out the season, and get ready for next year.
And you got people like that trying to give you wet willies. Hey, is it all about fun here in this garage, man? Because you're here every week, man.
Always. That's what it's all about. You got to have fun. If it's not fun, don't do it.
Yeah, because it's like camaraderie is just as important sometimes. You know, that spirit, you know, with the crew goofing off and stuff like that can provide some results too.
Yeah, for sure. It always keeps them in a good mood, keep them upbeat, and try to just get the best we can.
All right, man. Ryan Sieg right here, the number 39, and it's loud right here in the NASCAR Xfinity Series garage in the repairable vehicles.com number 51 right here. From what I understand, there are a few crew guys short this week in the number 51 tab. Our buddy Greg from Off Access Paint is actually volunteering as a crew guy this weekend. Usually paints helmets. Here's Jeremy's dad working on this car. You see that long rod right there? Well, that's for pushing some lead in the frame rails of that car. So basically, in the frame rail of the car, they'll put lead in, and then he'll go in there and he'll push that bar right there to kind of push the lead back towards the rear of the car where this gentleman is. He's trying to push some lead out of the car, adjusting while they get this car on jack scales. Scale pads. Number 44, JJ Yaley, Phoenix, Arizona, rocking here in the number 44 Zachary machine. Back outside here. It's loud in this part of the garage right now. Dakota Armstrong's number 28. Scuba Life car down the way. We're gonna get to that in a second. Got Ross Chastain right here, carshield.com, new sponsor on this car. Tigra, I missed the first garage cam today because I was out getting camping supplies for Martinsville weekend. Word, that's awesome. Doug DeNice, I'd like to see Ross Chastain. Well, here is at number 4 for you, Doug. New sponsor, new paint scheme for that car. And hey, we were just talking about the ScubaLife.com car. And it's loud right here, so we'll come back here to Ray Black Jr. And the number 0 of Garrett Smithley. ETC Texas Custom Truck Accessories, new sponsor. Great to see a sponsor on board this very likable young man. This garage, Ryan Priest, 3 little pigs on the side of that car. You know, you gotta love barbecue. Anytime you come down to, come over to Kansas, man, you gotta have some barbecue. I see those piggies, I just wanna eat them. Ryan Priest. Here's the ScubaLife.com car. And here is Ray Black. All right, Ray. Now I know why I like you. You have a Yankee hat on.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I like the Yankees. I went to one game. I'm like a fan now, so.
When we're in Pocono? Where was it?
When I went to the banquet up in New York.
Oh, yeah.
Before Dover. Yeah.
All right.
It was cool. It was the last name for Ortiz there at the stadium.
So now you just got to get some rings.
Yeah, I know, right? I can't have anything.
So, hey, this season so far.
Yeah.
It's been an up and down one for y'all.
Yeah.
But you know, coming here towards the end of the season, what can you look at that you guys can say positively about the season that you guys have learned collectively and as a driver?
Yeah, we've had some good top 15 runs, which is really good for our team, and we've learned a lot of good things about race cars as far as what we need to bring each week to be competitive. And I know this past few weeks haven't been the best, but I love my team and they're doing a great job, and we're actually picking up a lot of speed. Our finishes aren't showing it, but we've had some really good runs. We just have bad luck, so that seems to be a story with a lot of our races. But I'm ready for these last few races, man. It's gonna be exciting, and we're trying to move up the points a little bit. So it's having fun though. I'm glad to be here. It's too cold out here though.
Hey, my guys were picking on me because they said that my hoodie looks like your fire suit. Do you think so? I don't think so. I don't think it looks like the Scuba Life scheme.
Yeah, no? I think it does. It looks good.
It's a little wider though.
It might be like a little 1999 look, but it's okay though.
Yeah, it's okay.
Nobody's judging you.
All right, so we'll see you. Ray Black, that's awesome. Ray Black having a good time in this garage, and Jason Miller and this crew. I'll tell you what, a tip of the cap to these guys on the number 07 because they really, really work hard over here. And you want to talk about the level of non-quitting with this team. They've been through a lot this year as far as on the racetrack, but Jason Miller here, this whole entire crew right here, working hard every week to give him the best cars possible, and for Ray Black Jr. to learn the most as he can here in his rookie effort in the NASCAR XFINITY Series. I don't know, he looked loose or like he was dancing. What do you think?
Yeah, he's not a very good dancer.
No, not at all. So are you a better dancer?
No, definitely not.
Hey, this guy right here is trying to get a vote for most popular driver. He's kind of like coming in on your territory.
You should vote for him.
So are you going to vote for him and he'll vote for you then?
No, for nothing. I don't know what that means, but they tell me number nothing.
Do you got a slogan? I mean, most popular driver voting is open, and you have airtime right here. What are you doing?
My running mate. You want to be my running mate? So I'll be the guy that does all the work for you.
Yeah, that works. No, make nothing something. My platform is lower down force, more autograph sessions, and tires for everybody.
Tires for everybody.
Tires for everybody.
I mean, that's not bad.
Yeah.
And we already have a wall around where we work, so we're good.
That's right.
So, you get where I was going there. So, but anyway, but most popular driver voting has opened, so you can vote for one of these two drivers here on NASCAR.com/
I'll vouch for him.
most popular driver.
I would vote for him.
You would vote for him?
Yeah.
Why should we vote for Ross Chastain? Is it just a watermelon?
I mean,
I like watermelon.
what's better than watermelon?
But he's got a new sponsor this week. Is
Power Shield. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
All different colors. It's pretty cool to see.
All right, so why should people vote for you, Ross Chastain? Putting you
I
on
like
the spot.
watermelon, and everybody likes watermelon.
That's a good platform. He's running on watermelon. You're running on what?
I'm running on tires.
On tires, which is actually a good thing.
I'm running on nothing. That's right.
You're running
That's
on
right.
nothing. Hey, there's the Texas Talk car right there. Texas Tough on the number nothing. That's pretty fun. Those guys have a good time here in the garage, and so do we every week, talking to some of those guys. Johnny Davis has an entertaining group of young race car drivers for sure. BJ McLeod, the 78. I mean, it did look like Ray Black had some dance moves, but nothing compared to Rashawn Brown. Rashawn's got the dance moves that'll just, I mean, bring him coming back for more. Joey Gase, the number 52 right here. And, you know, we talked to Joey about his very compelling and heart-wrenching story, organ donation. And he said it in our Spring Cup show, but his mother on the hood of this car, Mary Gase, proud organ donor. What a beautiful story. Beautiful story indeed. Hey, Josh Rayoum. It's great to see Josh, hard-working kid, back here in the Xfinity Series in the number 15 this weekend, the Rick Ware car. Josh has been busting his butt all year when he's not in the seat of a race car, working on these cars, and it's great to see, for sure. Jennifer Joe Cobb, JJC, rocking this number 25 here in the Xfinity Series for Rick Ware Racing this week. The Lilly Trucking on board for JJC. Pit Stops for Hope.org also involved with this and driven to honor, and cool to see Jennifer Joe Cobb here in the Xfinity Series. I mean, I know all the fans are probably on the chat room hoping that Rashawn dances. I keep on calling him out. But hey, folks, I mean, the only guy to have a better hat than Ray Black. Panthers, baby. We may not be doing good so far this year, doing well this year, but hey, still got some time. Hey, this number 14 kind of looks like the Kevin Hughes Motorsports number 14, but I'll tell you what, I dig this paint scheme out of TriStar Motorsports this week, the number 14, Superior Essex on board. Some new sponsorship for Matt DiBenedetto, who I didn't see the final tally of Cup Series practice, and I believe he's out of the top 15. But at one point here, he was, and not right at the beginning, Matt DiBenedetto was in the top 5 of Cup Series practice in that number 83 over in the Cup Series garage. So Debo with that new paint scheme. Let's roll through here. We got a picnic table, but we can get through here. That's okay. On the main street, in the Xfinity Series garage. I wonder if we're close to halfway. I think we are. 1 minute. Listen to this sound, folks. Enjoy it. Where else can you have the sounds of NASCAR in your living room, on your computer? 4-time winner this year, Eric Jones. The number 1 of Elliott Sadler. Eric Jones, about about to make his first start here at Kansas Speedway in the NASCAR XFINITY Series, has a start in the Truck Series here. In the wonderful state of Kansas, where my wife is originally from. Paola, Kansas. I was there yesterday in Lewisburg, Kansas, at a beautiful cider mill called the Lewisburg Cider Mill. An awesome place to bring family. I know a lot of drivers here have family, and a few of them I've tipped off to the place. And they have some great stuff for kids, as well as some yummy cider donuts. Good stuff. I got a bunch of those. Justin Allgaier here, the brand Professional Agriculture number 7. Your points leader right here, Daniel Suarez, in the number 19. Suarez, one Kansas start, a 9th place finish for Daniel Suarez in this Aris ride. A big moment for him this week, though, getting to go to the White House as part of Hispanic Heritage Month, to visit the White House this week. So Daniel Suarez, the 2-time winner here in the NASCAR XFINITY Series, a native of Mexico. That big win coming in the chase in Dover. Seven car being rolled backwards into their spot. Number 1 of Elliott Sather. This car right here, blowing out some smoke. Don't worry about that, folks. That could be something as simple as new headers, burning off the goodie in them. Here's Blake Cook. All right, Blake Cook, you know, when I look at statistics for you sometimes, they're very misleading.
Yeah.
Your top finish here, I think like 25th or 28th or something.
Yeah.
But man, you're right in the thick of this thing with the chase, and this team and you are performing pretty well.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, yeah, when you look at my averages over the last 5 or 6 years, you got to remember like 3 years of that was all start and park.
Yeah.
Not what I wanted to be doing, but it kept food on the table for my kids and paying my mortgage and kept me in this sport. So now that I can come to these tracks and be competitive, it just makes it that much more cool. One thing I can promise you is I'm pretty sure we'll be able to top my best finish here.
Pretty sure. All right, man, what's the outlook here? Practice about to get underway here. You've said it before, there's no pressure on this team. Has that changed?
No, it hasn't. I mean, the only pressure I have on myself right now is to get the most out of that leaf filter gutter protection Chevy. The guys work so hard to bring a good car to the track that I want to get all the speed out of it I can. But there's no pressure on points or anything like that. We just go to the racetrack, try to get better every week, and see where it puts us.
All right, how do you put up with Chris Rice?
Me and Matt Colleague always say, happy Rice, happy life.
That's
Just keep
great.
him happy.
That's awesome right there. Blake Cook and his crew chief, of course, Chris Rice. All right, I'm just going to say it. This guy right here is earning his money today because it's a loud day here in our garage area. So much so I can barely hear myself talk. Here's the Colleague Racing number 11 car being backed into its stall, getting ready for first practice here at the Xfinity Series. And you see the red on the splitter right there, the red on the roof, and the red spoiler indicating that this car has made it to the round of 8. A big accomplishment for a team that was just started in pretty much January. Unbelievable feat for sure. Regan Smith making all the noise over here. Fire alarm services on both his Sprint Cup Series car and over here in the Xfinity Series, getting another opportunity in this number 8, back with his Junior Motorsports gang right here. This number 88 has had success this year as a car. It's had 2 wins. Of course, Dale Jr. picking up that win in Richmond earlier this year, but Regan Smith hoping that this is a good chance for him to get back into victory lane. It's been a tough year for Regan Smith over on the Cup side with Tommy Baldwin Racing, as they've kind of struggled a bit this year in that number 7 car. But Regan Smith, the upstate New York driver, hoping that this is a good little bit of medicine for him this week to come over here, run double duty, which also helps things over on the Cup side. You know, not as much as usual because these cars are running different tire packages than over on the Cup side. On the Cup side, they're running a tire that is specifically run only at Kansas this year, multi-zone, multi-tread tire combination. So this weekend, actually, the Xfinity Series cars are driving a totally different Goodyear Eagle tire package than the Cup cars. Strolling along here. Do we got anybody in the chat? Hey, let's just call you out. All you guys in the chat, listen up. This is Rashawn. Here's your Sprint tablet. I want some questions. So hook us up with some questions here on NASCAR.com GarageCam. Wayne Naughton walking through the garage. Kyle Larson, Nature Made, on the side of this number 42 car. And his wife took this paint scheme to victory in the Motor Racing Outreach Better Half Dash last week at Charlotte Motor Speedway. It was after our GarageCam show that we had last week. So congratulations to Caitlin Sweet, girlfriend of Kyle Larson. That was a pretty cool moment to see their family in victory lane and with Nature Made. I learned a lot about Nature Made last week and all the different things that they do. And they had a group of breast cancer survivors in Charlotte in the media center for that drivers meeting for the Motor Racing Outreach Better Half Dash, and real heroes. When you talk about this garage right here, so many people that have been connected to people that have had breast cancer, and there's something that resonates with a lot of us. This sport going pink, painting the wall pink last week, pink cars, pink paint schemes, pink wristbands. You see it all over our garage. And Elliott Sadler wearing pink shoes for his mother. It's just an awesome thing. And last week, Nature Made coming in and bringing some of those heroes with them really resonated with a lot of us in the sport, and we appreciate all they do, not only for the National Breast Cancer Foundation, but in our sport. Brennan Poole, the number 48, hoping to grab the bull by the horns this weekend. You see the BP logo on the side, on the roof of this car. Here is the office of Brennan Poole. Team's getting ready here. Boy, Travis Young right here, fresh off his racing at Tony Raines' RC track. Getting this thing down the road here, this DC Solar number 48. And he has the coolest son, by the way. His son, Nash, is he's going to be a little racer himself. He was trying to get on track himself the other night when we were RC racing, but Travis Young, one of the crew guys on this number 48. Chip Ganassi Racing, and it's very well speculated. It looks like Brennan Poole will be back with this DC Solar number 48 from all accounts and everything I've heard and had some conversations that they're very close to a deal to bring back Brennan Poole next year in Chip Ganassi Racing, and he's had one heck of a season so far. Of course, not advancing to this round of the chase, but a great season for this rookie driver who cut his teeth in Texas and the Legends car ranks, and awesome to see. One driver that was very disappointing, you saw it on NASCAR.com. We had a great video link up there. If you go to the Xfinity Series page, it's still up there. The interview with Ty Dillon of how heartbroken he was after not making this round of the chase, but looking to positives and now looking to get this number 3 in victory lane is what this team's motto is going to be for the rest of 2016. Doug Denice, what's your favorite part of hosting GarageCam? To be honest with you, and we have a fun time, our group right here, of course, but it's really the relationships. It doesn't matter if it's a photographer, it doesn't matter if it's a crew guy right here or Travis Young that we just showed you, or the drivers here. The thing that I value the most in this sport is relationships. All right, Ty Dillon, of course, heartbreaking last week, of course, but now you get to put that behind you, man, and you get to go for checkered flags, and I know you really, really want to grip one of those checkered flags here soon.
Yeah, we, obviously it's disappointing we didn't accomplish what our main goal was this year, but we do have the opportunity to go out and get better as a team, so go out and try and win some races here.
All right, man, as a race car driver, sometimes when you put points behind you, it loosens you up.
It does. we're already as a team, you know, there's not near as much stress as there's been in the past couple weeks. So we're just gonna go out, have fun, enjoy what we do, which is race cars for a living. So and have fun.
All right, Ty Dillon, it is a fun thing to be able to be a race car driver for a living. You know, you heard people say all the time, yeah, if I had to get a real job, I don't know what I'd do. Well, I mean, hey, we got real jobs here. CJ's got to carry an audio deal here, and this guy's got to carry a camera, but we all are appreciative of what we do. And Ty Dillon, the same way. He's been afforded some great opportunities, of course, with his family in the sport, with his grandfather, Richard Childers. But I'll tell you what, people see that and can make judgments, but you look at how RC did it with these boys, making them cut their teeth on the dirt tracks, dirt late model racing, Legends cars. I remember watching these guys at Charlotte Motor Speedway, but doing it the right way. So these guys, these boys, these Dillon boys, sure are racers. The number 18 car, of course, Kyle Busch. What's your favorite part? Wait, excuse me. Okay, oh no, Lenny Whitehead chiming in. When are you and Chris Rice going to race? Lenny Whitehead, stop watching the show so closely. Knock it off, okay? Knock it off. Let's just talk about more things like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 win stickers. The best sticker collection in the Xfinity Series garage. Yes, Lenny, I am ignoring your question. The boys are all laughing right here. Okay, to be honest with you, between Bristol and Michigan, I got pneumonia. And I haven't said it to anybody, but I've been working through it. That's why you hear me coughing sometimes. I'm 100% now. So I know it's an excuse, but when you don't have enough lung to barely do a show and work and make a living for your family here in this garage, it's kind of hard to get in a running race. So there you go, Lenny Whitehead. Excuses are not, you know, hey, it is an excuse, I'll admit it. Uh-oh, CJ's chiming in.
And I have raced him with this bag on and beat him.
That's because I am the slowest man in NASCAR. I hope I'm more likable than I'm fast, because I am not fast. Speaking of fast, it's this number 22 car in the Penske group finding speed last week. The big win for Joey Logano. He was over in the number 12 car last week. This week, over here in the 22. One of 3 drivers in this field to have won a race here at Kansas. Joey Logano, Rowdy, Kyle Busch, that NOS Energy number 18 just peeking over the hood right there. And of course, Jeff Green. Leaf filter gutter protection car. We rolled by, we talked to Blake. Now hopping in with a golden opportunity here in this round of the chase. Right here is Ryan Reed climbing into his Lilly Diabetes number 16, and a great opportunity for this kid. Right here, a former winner at Daytona International Speedway, driving this Ford Mustang for Roush Racing. Brennan Gaughan, another driver making the round of 8 here in the Xfinity Series. That red spoiler on board. And Bubba Wallace here, the number 6 car. One start for Bubba Wallace at Kansas Speedway in the Xfinity Series, an 11th place finish. And this guy right here is going to try to better that. Round of 8, man. You pumped? You look like you're going to fall asleep now. Come on, wake up here.
No, I'm ready to go. I tweeted just a couple minutes ago that the weather's nice, so I won't sweat as much. I'm pumped about that.
That's good.
So yeah, I'm ready to go. Car looks good. Purple's a good color. Really brings out my eyes, I feel like.
Yeah, it really does. But hey, you guys have been through a lot of ups and downs together as a team this year. Well noted by yourself. You're tough on yourself. But you're here in the round of 8. That's a pretty spectacular opportunity for you and this team.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, that just shows the commitment from our team. We might not have our good days, but we're not going to give up on them. Just like Charlotte, you know, I thought we were out of it, you know, from the start of it, and we made it in by 1 point. So feels good to be in the round 8. We got to clean up a lot of stuff though to get to the next round. But I think with the next 2 tracks coming up, Kansas and Texas, we should have a good cushion going into Phoenix. Our short track program is the one we got to highlight. So, but I'm excited to be here, man. you know, it's fun to get behind the wheel of a race car and just do what you love.
Hey, that's why we race. This guy's got one heck of a chance right here, Bubba Wallace. Brennan Gaughan's number 62 right here, and we are about done on NASCAR.com GarageCam. And you know what? I've been dying to do this. I gotta ask Daniel Suarez, the winner at Dover, one quick question for you. You got to go to the White House, man. What was that like?
It was good. It was good. It was really cool to go for the first time for me to the White House and to be able to speak to 250 kids. Well, I say kids, but they were pretty over my age. They were college and high school kids. You know, and just talk a little bit about my career, about the Hispanic Heritage Month. And it was pretty fun day.
That's awesome. A great opportunity for Daniel Suarez. Another great opportunity for his teammate right here to try to get a win in his first start here in the Xfinity Series in Kansas. Who's it going to be in the chase? Who's it going to be in this race at Kansas? The Kansas Lottery 300. Tune in 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on NBC, MRN, and Sirius XM Satellite Radio. And hey, folks, until next time, we'll see you at the races.